Bhunika and I am your e-pedagogue for the subject of science. On performing the various experiments, students, we got to know that sugar completely dissolves in water. But what are a few ways with which we can help Hamid जिससे उसका जितना भी sugar है जल्दी से dissolve हो जाए? One way would be to crush sugar with the help of any metal or wooden container, to crush it and put it in water and dissolve it. Another very efficient method would be to take hot or warm water. तो बच्चों, जब भी हम किसी चीज को गरम, ठंडे से गरम, lukewarm, हॉट चीज में डिसॉल्व करते हैं तो वो जल्दी डिसॉल्व होता है. तो ये है कुछ हेल्प हमारी तरफ से फॉर हामिद. तो बच्चों, जब हमने ये एक्सपेरिमेंट किया जिसमें हमने पानी के अंदर इतनी सारी चीजों को डिसॉल्व करके देखा, तो these are our results. I'm sure all of us must have made नींबू पानी, so the salt one all of us sort of knew. जब भी हम पानी के अंदर सॉल्ट को मिक्स करते हैं तो वो पूरी तरीके से मिक्स होकर एक ट्रांसपेरेंट सॉल्यूशन देता है. जब हमने सॉइल को मिक्स करा तो वो मिक्स नहीं हुआ बच्चों, उससे हमें एक बहुत सॉइल जैसा टेक्सचर दिखा और बाकी सारा सॉइल नीचे सेटल हो गया. सो इट डज नॉट डिसॉल्व. एक चॉक पाउडर को जब हमने डिसॉल्व किया तो वो भी पानी में डिसॉल्व नहीं होता बच्चों, और मिल्की सा दिख के जो भी चॉक है नीचे सेटल हो जाता है. फिर हमने देखा कि हमने एक स्पून मिल्क को डाला, उससे बच्चों हमें एक वाइटेस्ट सॉल्यूशन मिला, लेकिन हम मिल्क और वाटर को अलग नहीं कर सकते, इसीलिए वो हमें मिक्स्ड मिला. Therefore, milk does dissolve in water. Small amount of milk does. Oil never dissolves in water, students. How do we know this? Because we were able to spot oil in our container floating on water. Oil is that lighter than water that not only it does not dissolve, but it floats on water. These are a few good observations that we obtained by dissolving so many things in water. Students, you can also try a few more things like an iron nail, paper, sugar, etc. to look and see what will happen when you dissolve these substances in water. स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे कि हमने देखा कि हमने बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट्स को वाटर से मिक्स किया और ये पता लगाया कि कौन सी चीज़ें वाटर में डिसॉल्व होती हैं और कौन सी नहीं होती. ऐसे ही अब हम एक सॉर्ट ऑफ लड़ाई देखते हैं बिटवीन हामिद एंड आयशा, एंड लेट्स फिगर आउट हु इज करेक्ट हियर. While doing the experiment, Aisha and Hamid had an argument. Aisha felt that after stirring it, the oil dissolved in water. Hamid did not agree. He said, "Look at the tiny yellow oil drops that can be seen in the water." Aisha said, "Let's wait for some time and then see." Students, do you think the oil got dissolved in water? Why do you think so? Students, when we performed the experiment, we clearly saw that the oil does not dissolve in water, and the reason here is because it floats on water. The fluid that it displaces out according to its weight is much lesser, and that is why it floats on water. Oil would never mix with water even if we leave it for some time, just like Aisha suggested. Let's look at a few more things that Aisha did. It's called racing drops. Aisha put 2 drops of oil on the lid of her tiffin box. Next to that, she put 2 drops of water and 2 drops of sugar solution. She tilted the lid. She saw some drops slide down quickly while some were left behind. You can also do this experiment, students, and we can find out which drop went ahead. Obviously, a drop that has more fluid, that is more likely to fall down, will fall, and the sugar solution will stick because it is heavier. So the fluid that is lighter will come down when you slide the lid, whereas the fluid that is heavier, here in the case sugar solution which is heavier, will come down very slowly. These are a few experiments that Aisha did. Where did the water go? One day, Aisha's mother put some water to boil on the stove for making tea. She got busy with something and forgot about it. When she remembered and came to check, she found very little water left in the pan. Think, where did the water go? Students, here we come across a very new concept in science which is known as evaporation of water. तो बच्चों, जब भी हम पानी को रखते हैं and we provide a heat source, जो कि यहाँ पर हमारे लिए स्टोव था, तो पानी अपनी पानी की स्टेट से वेपर्स में कन्वर्ट होना शुरू हो जाता है और इसी प्रोसेस को हम कहते हैं एवेपोरेशन। और हमारी नॉर्मल स्लैंग लैंग्वेजेस में हम इसे कहते हैं कि पानी उड़ गया। वो पानी कहीं उड़ता नहीं है बच्चों, वो गैस के वेपर्स के फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, क्योंकि हम कॉन्स्टेंटली उसे एक हीट सोर्स यानी स्टोव या गैस या किसी भी तरीके से प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं। Why did Chitti Babu and Chinna Babu keep their mango jelly in the sun? At their house, what things are made by drying in the sun? तो बच्चों, यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन है हमारे लिए कि चिट्टी बाबू और चिन्ना बाबू ने अपनी मैंगो जेली को सन में क्यों रखा। तो बच्चों, जब भी हमें किसी चीज को ड्राई कराना होता है हम उसे सन में रखते हैं। ऐसा क्यों बच्चों? क्योंकि वो जब हम उसे सन में रखते हैं तो हम उसे कांस्टेंट हीट सोर्स प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, जो कि सन है। सन अपना हीट उस ऑब्जेक्ट को दे रहा होता है और इसीलिए वो अपने वाटर के फॉर्म से गैसियस फॉर्म में ड्राई अप होना शुरू होता है, जैसे हमने पानी के केस में देखा। आप अपने आसपास बहुत सारी चीजें देख सकते हैं बच्चों, जिसे हम ड्राई अप करने के लिए सन में रखते हैं, जैसे कि धुले हुए कपड़े, कभी कभी अचार डालने के लिए मिर्च and much more. Students, let us learn about a very important historical event that happened in our country, popularly known as the Dandi March, led by our very own Mahatma Gandhi. This incident took place in 1930 before India became independent. For many years, the British had made a law that did not allow people to make salt themselves. They had also put a heavy tax on salt. By this law, people could make salt even for use at home. How can anybody live without salt? Students, can any of us imagine to live without salt? We eat salt in almost everything. Gandhiji said, how can a law not allow us to use freely what nature has given? Gandhiji with several other people went on a yatra from Ahmedabad to the Dandi shore in Gujarat to protest against this law. Do you know how salt is made? The seawater is collected in shallow beds dug in the sand. Water is allowed to dry in the sun. After the water dries, the salt remains on the ground. This is another very important practical application of what we just discussed. So students, जब हमने ये देखा कि ब्रिटिशर्स ने हम पर सॉल्ट जैसी इतनी बेसिक ह्यूमन नीड पर भी टैक्स लगाया, तो गांधी जी ने एक ये यात्रा शुरू करी जिसमें उन्होंने सी शोर के साइड में खुद सॉल्ट बनाया। तो बच्चों, खुद सॉल्ट उन्होंने ऐसे बनाया कि उन्होंने सैंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ शैलोज एंड अ लॉट ऑफ इक्विपमेंट उसको डिग करा और उसको सन में ड्राई होने के लिए रख दिया। सन में ड्राई होने से क्या हुआ बच्चों? हमने उसे कांस्टेंट हीट सोर्स प्रोवाइड करा इन द फॉर्म ऑफ सन और धीरे धीरे वो सारा पानी इवेपोरेट होके वेपर बन गया और हमारे पास क्या बचा? सॉल्ट. This is how we made salt when Britishers imposed tax on us. Students, this is a very practical application, a daily life, real life situation of how we use evaporation. But we also use for very many things like drying off our clothes, drying off our hair. Sometimes when we are sweaty, evaporation also helps us to get rid of that sweat. It vaporizes in the presence of any heat source and we feel cool. So students, this was about experiments with water. We learned a lot about various properties of water as to what makes things float, what makes things sink, how is water around different materials like sugar, like oil, does it slide, does it flow, does it stay? Also, we also learned about how we can make stuff out of water. Just like we looked at Gandhiji's example, जिन्होंने salt बनाया था from just water. It was our own sea which helped us to make salt. Students, this is very important for us to understand that there are a lot of scientific properties that water possess. And this is how we get to know a lot about water and we get to experiment in our daily lives. I hope you keep experimenting, students, and we can discuss about a lot more qualities and properties of water. Thank you.